News, my wonderful people. Bishop Kukah comes out and tell Nigerians it is the dawn of a new day. You see these politicians and all they are doing? Politicians are struggling for national cake. Don't die for them. You see them, they meet and they smile together, they have parties, they have pleasantries and they discuss. And then you go on being all bitter because of them. They are struggling for power, they are struggling for this or the other. Don't get into it. Don't let yourself be caught up in their web. They know what they are up to, they know what they are doing. Okay, they are struggling for the national cake. And so please don't allow any of them to keep you down and to make you an enemy of those that should really be helping you. Okay, honestly, Bishop Kukah, thank you, sir, for speaking very well. So these politicians you are speaking, you are seeking, you are looking at, they are just struggling for themselves, not because they care. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2023, Bishop Kukah warned Nigerians, be careful. Politicians are struggling for the national cake. Don't die because of them. Bishop Kukah disclosed this on Tuesday while feeding questions on Channels Television Sunrise Daily program. Nigerians has been told not to kill themselves for politicians. Matthew Kukah, the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese, spoke on Tuesday. Kukah stated that opposition politicians are friends fighting for peace and for the sharing of the national cake, and as such shouldn't be taken too seriously. At the end of the day, they remain together as one. Don't let them distract you or keep you down. Kukah stated that opponent politicians are friends. They are only fighting for their share of the national cake. Kukah disclosed this on Tuesday while feeding questions. He said, these politicians are struggling. They live their life struggling for national cake, which they will distribute among themselves. It is therefore in the interest of ordinary Nigerians to know that they have voted to know that their vote has to be a vote that will keep them alive. Kukah also stated that the emphasis on politicians must understand that these politicians know themselves, regardless of your grandstand and position, while advising supporters of politicians candidates to be a bit more resistant and wise. The clergy urged people to fight out how to manage their position and their passion when it comes to politicians, adding that the people should not take seriously the grandstands of politicians who remain who they are. And guess what? They are the same people. They have not changed. When they see themselves, they continue to behave as though they continue to behave as if they want the good of the nation. But in all, they know what they are up to. They know what they stand for. We must not allow them to continue in that way at all. Nigerians must be very careful. Nigerians must know who they are voting for and don't allow politicians to hold you down. So it is very important. Every one of us must work at it. Every one of us must do all we can in order to keep this nation out of the current devastation. Every one of us must ensure that we are riding on the position of truth and we do not allow the same thing to hold us down. Do you know that at the end of the day, when they meet themselves, they work together. They work together. They do what they are doing together. Okay? They do what they are doing together. See, guys, we must be careful. People who go there and start fighting for politicians, you are not wise. You are not wise at all. You are not wise. They are working in synergy. They are friends. They know exactly what they are doing. So don't get caught up in their web. Don't get caught up in their web. At the end of the day, they know exactly what they are doing. They are working together. They are one. In all, they are one. Okay, so don't get distracted at all in any way, form, or kind. Don't get distracted. These politicians knows exactly exactly what they are doing and how they are working at it. They know exactly what they are doing. So don't let yourself be distracted by them. Don't allow it happen. Don't allow it happen at all. Okay, politicians know what they are doing. Okay, politicians know what they are doing. They are working as one people. They are working in synergy, and we must not allow them to continue on their track. Yes, the days upon us have come to show to us again and again that if there is any time that we must really imbibe on change and ensure that change become the order of the day, it's now. Let's work at it. Let's rise up. Let's not allow the same thing keep us down. It is important that we do everything, humanly speaking, possible to bring us all to where we ought to be. Okay, Nigerians, the time for rising up is now. Yeah, the time is now. Please let not allow the same thing keep us down. So Nigerians, we are a people, we are a voice, and these people who continue to hold us down knows exactly what they want. It's power, it's influence, it's affluence. That's what they are working for. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you think that they don't know what they are doing and you get into the mix, you will see yourself being caught up. Don't get caught up in their struggles and what they are doing. They are working together as a people. They know exactly what they are doing. They are working together as one. Listen, guys, the time to arise, the time to ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again is now. Rise up, my people. Let's go ahead and vote in the right candidates. Let's ensure that we do not allow the deceitful people, to keep us in daring position. Let's do all we can, humanly speaking, possible, to ensure that every one of us, we are working in synergy. We are one voice, we are one people, and we're doing all we possibly can to drive this nation in the right direction. The force and everything that is going on right now upon us have come to show to us that it is time to rise up. You see, we must do everything. Yes, election is a few days away. Don't call it months, because December is already clocking at us. December is looking at you and I like this. That's December for you, looking at us. And as soon as December is done, there comes January. And February elections is already 25th is supposed to be the presidential, the presidential election, all things being equal. 25th is supposed to be when the presidential one will be taking place. So if you sit back there and you do nothing, and you allow these things to continue to happen, you'll be shocked and surprised, how we have allowed this nation to be carried away in the hands of those who do not care for it, who do not love it, and who wants to do everything to destroy it. So the time to rise up is now. The time to ensure we do something different is now. Remember, you have a voice. Remember, it is up to you and I to ensure that the change actually and sincerely comes. Rise up, my people. Rise up is the dawn of a new day. Bye for now.